We're about to go live in 5 minutes.
Do I have to have the headphones on?
Nah, man. If you can hear,
Did you not wear them last time?
I got them on in the speakers
I don't think I wore them last time either.
I think
real.
you did for a little bit. Maybe it freaked you out, and you were like, "Yeah."
I need to get an extension for that.
Try,
top
just
hat.
try. You might not work with the hat.
Yeah, but I'm gonna worry about the hat a lot more than I'm gonna worry about the headphones. You get what I'm saying? Go DJ, cause that's my DJ. I mean, I could one piece, but I'm not about to do all that. Not when I'm on relax. I'll freak the shit out of this, but I already got a lot going on up here. Like from the nipple piercing to the mohawk is a lot. There's a lot going on right now. Hey, yo, we need to do this podcast, right? And then we need to come back.
Put the headphones on so you can hear yourself, okay?
Am I too loud for that shit? Nah, I ain't too loud. Am I too loud?
Oh, he sounds amazing, man.
I'm probably basing.
He's a pure vocalist.
I know.
Oh, don't let me get lost in myself, though.
He's the best, man. You should put them headphones on, bro.
Yeah. I'll tell you what.
Your voice is smooth, but your shout is loud.
My shout is loud.
Hey, don't keep this stuff to yourself, people. Make sure you share this stream.
Push the share button, baby, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I don't know whether to tap in, tap on, or tap off, man. I'm just trying to figure this out one step at a time. I do love the sound of his voice, though, man. Like, came a long way, man. Come a long way from being younger and wanting to do this shit and listening to your undeveloped voice while you're trying to be a rapper because you're 14. And you're like, yo, so this is what I did. And then you get on here later and you're like, welcome to WXBY.
Yeah, he's got it going on, honestly.
Jeremiah Smooth Sailing. Ladies, you can dial in, request your hotline. You got any shout outs? I'm trying to keep it together. While taking it apart. God damn, I don't know if I want to do the headphone. I'm gonna freak it. I'm probably gonna play with the hat on half the time.
I do got it going on through the speakers, so you probably able to hear everything pretty good.
I think I'm gonna be all right.
There you go.
And then if I should have brought my, see? I think about it. Hell no. It's
all these
bunch
ideas.
Of water in this cup.
What are you sipping on there, Troy?
That jam. Try it.
Like 7 different fruits mixed together with an alcohol. And just.
Is that the shit y'all were talking about earlier?
New Burley, yeah.
New Burley.
Oh, wow.
It's good. It's like an orange juice.
That is
cocktail.
With pulp.
With pulp.
That's essential.
Okay.
You can feel it on your tongue. Probably for the best.
Tap in. Listen. Call in. Ask questions.
It's the best beer. It's the favorite thing I've ever done. It's my favorite thing.
Tap in, listen. Call and ask questions.
Hey, just Google Tops Cut Off if you want to call in, guys. Phone lines will be open in a second.
He said the ball. Shoot the basketball right there. During this.
Don't give it back to him.
Building session. I'll forget I did it. During this building session. Ask questions live session.
I can't hear shit.
During this building. Vibe and laugh session. Cause I'm definitely gonna keep it let's go ahead. Living to be light. Let's jump in, man. Humble beginnings. Jeremiah Jewel. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about bugs. Got to, man. That's my little mini mogul, man.
Dude, these are fantastic.
They sound incredible, don't they?
It's really all about this Rodecaster Pro, man. That's
Hell
like
yeah.
a basic ass mic right there. But you know,
That's not true. This looks.
Well, the fact that they sell them together means it's a beautiful pair.
Wait, you sound like a pro. Well, we got Beth Marshall in the feed, ready and listening. What's up, Beth?
Okay, Beth Marshall. Peace and blessings.
On Periscope.
Paz y bendiciones.
Got 2 people on Facebook, but one of them's me.
Dun, 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 dun.
Shout out to my guy Troy on Facebook.
My guy.
Yo.
I'm about to put share with support, where to pass the torch.
Welcome, welcome. What's up, guys? You're back. It's the Eastern Shore's #1 new talk show. It's Talking with Tops Cut Off, broadcast live in Salisbury, Maryland at Tops Cut Off Studios. As always, I'm here with my guy, Troy. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
And as always, I had you on the screen first.
I was on the screen first. I wasn't even paying attention.
My bad. I always do that to you, man.
No.
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling great.
Let's get into this show.
Let's go.
We got another amazing one playing for you. And as always, just Google Tops Cut Off if you want to call in. The phone lines are open. So anything new with you, bro? I know we talk all the time.
We talk all the time.
Let's pretend like we don't.
So I keep thinking about how we need to come up with a Halloween costume.
Oh, yeah,
I
we
want
do.
to bring that up every chance I get.
That would be a great thing for y'all to comment in the comments.
Yes. Last year we were Mario and Luigi, and we waited so late to choose it that I got an ill-fitting Mario off Amazon, and man, it was hilarious. It was falling off all night at Brew. So we need a costume. Comment, call in, tell us what to do.
Duo costumes are always great, you know.
Yes.
But hey, we have some amazing guests in the studio today. First up, you want to introduce yourself, bro?
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Sure, man. My name's Bret Davis. I own Davis Strategic Development. We do a bunch of fun stuff in Salisbury, man. We do a bunch of stuff
This is the
downtown.
man. I'm sure you probably heard of him if you live around the Salisbury area. You know, you've seen the Davis Strategic, maybe other Davis signs around,
Yeah,
you know.
we try and put them everywhere if we can.
But big things happening always downtown. And we also have in the studio the one and only, the possibly original Mad Hatter, the original Mad Hatter. What's up, man? Jeremiah Jewel.
Cue the applause button for me.
Oh, I got you, man.
Whoa.
We love you, baby. We love you. I'm still just happy to be here, you know? It's been a while.
So how many times have you been in the studio now, man?
It's
this
not
the
even
third?
a point in counting, man.
Yeah, you kill it every time. So
Man, we even have half-recorded songs upstairs.
we do. We got to have some full ones. We'll get it coming.
Sheesh. Another
Maybe this
night,
is our
another
call.
outfit. Different outfit.
Maybe this is our calling. We'll see. Phone lines are open. So what's up, guys? Should we just get into it? Let's bring us all on the screen here. Oh, we got my guy Bubba Almany in the feed as well. Celebrity Bodyguard. What's up, Bubba?
Okay, have a blessed evening. Tops cut off. Yes, sir.
He's always wishing the blessings.
Why can't I not
Blessings
see
back to him.
Why can't I not see the comments?
No, cool. Sure.
Really? It's
My
probably on
iPad.
the different feed. We're streaming all over Facebook, the Tops Cut Off page and Kevin Palmer.
I think
So,
this is an iPad thing. Thanks a
And
lot, Apple.
Jeremiah.
Thanks, Steve Jobs.
oh, come on, don't blame Steve Jobs.
Sorry, buddy.
But let's get into this thing. I got a lot of questions for you, Brett. I know you
Okay.
are pretty much developing all of downtown, and I'm like a huge downtown fan. And I just want to know, what is like the project that you are most proud of downtown, if you had to pick?
So first off, I gotta say that the coolest part about this whole thing is that it's not us. It's a whole, there's a whole 10, 20, 30, 50 different groups of people that have combined together to do something pretty amazing. It doesn't happen with oh, hey, this one guy has a vision. Nah, that's not how it works. And so I start with that because, dude, it's cool to know, Jeremiah over here, he's one of the pieces in this puzzle. But our biggest project, and the one I'm most proud of, would be the old Wacomico Hotel, where Mogan's Oyster House is.
Oh, cool.
Shout out.
Classy joint there, man.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Especially Mogan's.
Thanks, man. Yeah, no. So that was, it was an old office space for a bank, and my brother's a wizard, and we came up with the idea, and then we actually we demoed the whole place, and we actually didn't have a signed agreement with our partner at that point, Denny, to even open the place. So we demoed the whole place, and I'd never had an oyster till we opened. So
Oh, man, I love oysters.
I don't do the whole raw oyster thing.
Me
What?
You
neither.
liking it?
It's an
Is it good?
aphrodisiac.
I've never even
man.
tried it.
Yeah.
I've never
you
even
haven't
tried
eaten
it.
enough.
You gotta
man.
eat an oyster.
I do the whole
bro.
fried oyster thing.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah,
too. But
yeah.
the raw with the hot sauce and the
I can't.
that's good,
I can't
man.
even get myself to attempt it.
I
Honestly,
don't, I
It
like,
is like a sea boogie. Yeah,
man.
that's what
I
it's
like hot sauce on a lot of things.
No oyster.
And I can do the vinegar thing with it if we're doing the fries and it's the beach and there's
actually,
sand
my
in
brother said this the
face.
other day. He said and he loves oysters. But the other day he had oysters for the first time with no hot sauce, and he said, "Actually, these suck."
Right.
That's what he said.
And I don't want to slurp a slug down my. If I want to put hot sauce on it, let me get a flat over the drums. Shout out! I just made the post. Flats are better than drums. You can't argue
That's
with me
crazy
because you're
right
not on
there.
the microphone at this point.
That's insanity.
It's pure reality. Flats are better than drums.
I feel like we got too many topics now. Now we got to pick flats or drums. All right, I'm drums all the way.
It depends on what kind of mood I'm in, honestly.
Nah, drums every day.
If I'm listening to like a lot of Rick Ross, I have to get flats. You know,
I believe
But
it.
if I'm
I
listening
believe
to less Rick Ross, I'll get the drums.
When am I listening to only a little bit of Rick Ross?
Yeah. It's never. So I'm getting flats a lot. Yeah, I'm getting
And that
flats most of the
means
time.
Wait. I gotta understand y'all's reasoning with this. So y'all like getting the meat out of the
I
middle
love
of the middle?
separating the
You'd
chicken.
rather do that than just get like
I'm
all
just
the
saying,
meat
I don't want to
around?
have to like chew on the side of the drumstick and decide if it's a gristle
Y'all
knot
gotta
or a piece of chicken. I'd rather separate it, hold that thing right by the bottom of the cup, if you get what I'm saying, and then just she gone.
Yeah, when
right.
you get that when you get that bone off of there,
That's
you
it.
can really see that. You're like, man, this
you
is
can
a
tap
bite.
the plate with it.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
bite of
that
meat
was a
right
good
there.
move.
That's a bite of meat.
I'm just saying,
Oh,
waste
the-
not, want not.
the mosh pit's
Dip
going
it.
crazy for
I'm
this.
just, I don't
it
leave
nice
any.
in
I don't
there.
leave any oysters in the shell at Mogan's or nothing like that. So I mean, I'm
Use
not
a little
gonna-
fork.
There it
Out of
is.
there. Yeah,
Shout out to
little-
Call Up Tate
fork?
in the
It's like a little teeny fork, like a trident.
My Triton.
Yeah, that's what I do.
you
But
gotta
he said
slurp
he like tridents them.
Slurp it, man.
Yeah, I slurp them. It's an unpleasant texture on the
Arrogant,
bottom.
you said.
like a-
Aaron said definitely
So, hey,
drums.
it's like the
I
bottom
shouldn't have
of a
even said
horse
that out loud.
Trick with the hold on. Now, all right, you guys never had an oyster till we opened an oyster restaurant. But now, to be clear, how you eat an oyster 101. Nobody loves the texture of an oyster. It's gross.
I like how he
Right.
edited
It's a loogie.
his sentence right then, and he paused and he said, "Nobody likes a
Way to bring the conversation
oyster."
back. I forgot where we were
Oyster.
going.
Oysters. There's oysters all along.
Throw an oyster back, you slurp it, you take one bite to get all the salty juice, and then you mix that with the hot sauce and the vinegar in your mouth. You get one bite, and then you just like a pill. And
Yeah.
you just shoot it back, and guess what? It takes all those flavors and shoots them to the back of your throat. But you've only had one bite of that nasty oyster. And I'll be honest, I love it now. I mean, dude, you just
man.
bang that
Man.
back. And now
Oysters.
guess what? You've got that flavor not only in your mouth, it's back there the whole time. We're good.
Certain foods are
good,
one bite
man.
foods. You know,
Matter of
oyster.
fact, I'll even take drums.
Sushi.
No flats, take drums, no oysters. That's where my dice are at.
Wait, run
That's
that back
the game
again.
right
That
now.
was complex right there.
Just saying. I prefer flats. I would take the drums over an oyster.
Okay, the drums over an oyster though. Okay, I got you. I feel that. Yeah, I can't do the oyster. I also watch a lot of Naked and Afraid, and they're always eating oysters, and I feel like that's a survival food. You should not be eating that just because you can. You know what I mean? Nah.
Guess we're going to Mogan's tomorrow.
But Mogan's, really like Mogan's. Got a lot of other good stuff on the menu that I would eat. Maybe they got some fried oysters too. I don't know.
yeah. Oh, we got everything.
I tell you what, shout out to Mogan's, but shout out to the expansion of the city building and like the things that are happening with the elevator and like walking in beside roadies and looking at the growth of during the situation where we've been trapped and entangled inside of something that has globally been the first situation we've ever been through because there's case law, there's lawyers, there's contracts. Nobody ever signed a contract since the beginning of time that said you don't have to pay rent if the COVID hits because we didn't know it existed. So shout out to the growth and development of that because like once the elevator clicks, yeah.
They're loving it. They're loving
Everyone
growth and
behind the
development in the studio audience right now.
Yo, can I tell y'all, we are the just dumbest people on earth. Here's why.
Oh.
Right now, you know what? You know what we just built?
Setting the tone.
City
Bret
Center.
Davis.
Hold on. You guys are going to like this. Right now, what's happening to malls in America?
Breaking news.
Great. We just built a mini one in downtown Salisbury. Okay. No. And what you should do during a pandemic, we're going to open up another restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, dude, you know what? It's funny, though. Downtown Salisbury is immune to certain discrepancies that you'll see across the country, man.
I say that all the time.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter. It's going to be awesome.
I mean,
Yeah.
the support local branch of here, the hashtag weekends, the shop local Delmarva page that has umpteen amount of people in business, umpteen amount of people that redirect. You can literally get on this thing and ask, I need a wrought iron queen size bed frame for my son's bedroom, and 36 people will tag
Yeah. I
Samantha
don't take
and
advantage
Sherry
enough.
and Jonas, and they'll be like, you still got that metal frame up in the attic?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Smallsbury, you can snap your fingers.
Makes you feel good, you know?
Yeah.
That's what people get around here.
Yeah.
Those three names did cover 32 of the 36 people, though.
Yes, indeed, man. I tell you what, I'm definitely excited to see where everything is going. Like we've got, I mean, shout out to, we can talk about each other in our most humble voice, Brett, for, I don't know, what do you say, 10 minutes? That's all we got. But I'm saying shout out to the people like Rhodey. Shout out to, A&D. Shout out to Joe Wells. Shout out to Old Town Deli right on the corner as soon as you hit past the light. What's one of his slogans? The Old Town loves you. Old Town loves you. Old Town Deli loves you.
It's definitely something about love.
You got cake art. You got the brick room. You've got, there is beautiful souls and stories, lives that have been chiseled into this downtown already while we are growing at an infectious rate.
There's a visitor.
Yeah, that's
Good to go. Good to go.
Yeah, he's good to go. Cool. It looks like he's a FedEx driver.
Who's this man?
I did not get that.
Oh yeah, if you don't mind.
I guess I was supposed to get up at that
Oh,
point.
you're fine. I think
I didn't bring personal security for no reason.
I got the security covered.
My security just showed up.
Mine's
Security man knows we're
mine's
secure.
5'5" and yells at me.
Yeah. Got to be careful with those, man.
But yeah, speaking of the city center, that's another one you got to be proud of, right? You're doing a lot of development there, right?
Dude, so so check this out. We found out we're doing the building.
Hey, what's going on, man?
And,
What's up?
so we realized about 2/3 of the way through, 16 out of 18 new businesses in there, women owned. So we were like, oh shit, like there's a lot of change going on. So we bought this building, and it used to be an old similar style mall. And so we got the idea that basically the biggest dilemma was not having a glass elevator or not having something in the middle in which you could get from top to bottom. So my brother built from scratch.
That is honestly one of the
elevator.
coolest ideas, man. So whose idea was it exactly?
So it's more problem that arose. Me and my brother, neither one of us are small guys. We had to get an elevator that couldn't fit a person and a half, and he just didn't want to do that anymore. So we were like, we got to build an elevator somewhere.
But glass though. You know what I mean?
Man, if you see what we do, everything's glass.
Okay, yeah.
Man, just
When you drive past Davis Strategic, it's like,
It's all
so
glass.
we put concrete here because we had to. And then there's windows.
You don't.
All the way down.
50% of our office was glass walls.
So you don't throw stones at Davis Strategic.
So we had to cut. We cut in windows on the next 30%.
Or I'd advise you not to.
No, we don't throw stones. Yeah,
You
bro,
shouldn't do
no
it.
Reason. No reason. Life's good.
I can do it.
Hey, where did Brooklyn go?
And right here.
Brooklyn,
and-
come here.
She's in the viewing room.
Oh, okay.
And I can.
Viewing suite.
The viewing suite. It is on the big screen in there.
Yeah,
it is a nice
looks
spot.
nice in
It
there.
is a
There
nice
is
spot.
there is opportunity still coming too. Like let's bunny hop all over things while we talking tonight. There's definitely growth and expansion still happening. When I say that, I mean that empty rooms are opportunity. Like we spent years believing that like, is the cup half empty? Is the cup half full? And then you hear somebody tell you that the cup is full all the time because it's full of potential. I don't care if there's a little bit of juice, a lot of juice. If there's no juice at all, it's full of potential. And then like you do that whole the mind blown and the emoji goes off in the background. There's empty space. There's empty business space. I think now more than ever during this pandemic, we have people that have taken charge with developing themselves to start a business, to construct a business. There are people selling masks, and then the masks turn into people doing hats and gloves, and there's people selling food and cupcakes and jewelry and Reiki sessions and tarot card readings, and so many people has took a hold of the opportunity to look in front of a camera lens with a microphone and speak. So there is space downtown
A lot of creatives, man.
for all of the visionary people out there that just haven't taken that leap of faith. Best Miyagi moment. Close your eyes, run fast, and jump. I do it. I fly half the time.
I'm about to run through a brick wall right now, man. You always get me like this.
It's not enough to
Motivation.
want more.
The best hype
gotta
machine
do it.
on
Was that a
earth.
jewel? Is that what that was?
That was some free one.
Was
I
that a
guess.
jewel?
Yeah, that's
That was
jewel.
a free one, he said.
I'm gonna randomly. I'm gonna give all the jewels for free tonight. Though. Shout out to Bugs, Peace World.
And you see the angle the top hat just got? I think it's about to get real.
Oh yeah, if it tilts, if he looks like he's stuck somewhere in between.
And shout out to everyone in the mosh pit. That's what we call the comments. I know somebody mentioned the top hat. Yeah, Call Up Tay says, not the top hat, big drip. Aaron Leggett says, what up,
Drip,
fellas?
drip,
And he also
drip,
says,
drip.
definitely drums all day. We got Beth Marshall saying lemon pepper flats for Rick.
Rick
Hey.
Ross. Whoa.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
okay, that's what that means. I forgot.
Shout
about
out to the Key Largo wings at Specific Gravity.
Dude, those are some of my favorite shits. Man.
Shout out to the Raptor
Haley
wings
Whitlock
at
just says slimy.
Brody's.
She must be talking about the oysters. She just says slimy.
They are very slimy.
It's so slimy.
Oh, shout out to the Only
Shout out
Way
to everybody
Maj.
who has a toddler that knew what that insert was.
And Greg Brown, tattoo just specialist,
good?
like extraordinaire from Atlanta.
Tattoo
He
grade.
says, what's good? Everything, Greg.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Kirk. Yo,
Shout out
what's
to
up?
Kirk.
Spread some of the light. Shout out to Light, man. Loyal, intelligent, genuine, honorable, trustworthy. That's exactly what the Light means.
And we do have a friend in the studio. What's up, bro? What is your name?
What's going on? How you doing, man? How you doing?
We're doing good, man. Oh, I can't quite get you on camera there, but we tried. We tried. So-
Yeah.
oh, yeah, that's it.
I'm
That's
going to
it.
just slide right underneath for the lens.
Yeah, take a look. Hey, there he is. What's going on?
Blessings. But
Now I got it. That was for me. That was for
we're
me.
going to take the chair and move it over here next time, and we'll just leave it in
Actually,
that
yeah, if you
corner.
do, there is the mic over there too. If
Yeah,
you do
there's
want to
this
speak,
one,
but you
too.
might not want to speak. You might just want to hang out. It's all good. It's all good.
We're gonna figure this format. We'll probably move the chair around a little bit. We might take a non-5-minute break because once you click the button, it's over.
And
It'll be a shift
Beth
break.
Marshall says she misses downtown.
Mm,
Need to get out more again.
come
That's
on,
true.
paper. Hey.
Yo, a crazy fact. They finished construction today.
Nice.
Dump
It's
dump.
finished.
They are.
Can we hit
they're
the-
not going to stop the streets
We
anymore.
need the hands. Can I have remote
Don't do
control
it.
for the hand claps?
No, don't do it, Brett.
Can-
Don't give me hope. Don't
Think
give me
about
hope,
that.
Brett.
There's not.
Hit
They're
the
not going
hand
to block
clap.
the streets anymore.
Okay, if we
Don't
don't,
give
have
me
the
hope.
punch
Don't
in,
give me hope.
if we don't have the punch in, I'm gonna punch in myself.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy.
For everyone, shout
That's
for
crazy.
when you follow the rabbit, and you fall down the rabbit hole. Ugh, 229 East Main. 407 years ago. It feels like they were working on the road and finishing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, today, starring
That's why I say
East
don't
Main
do it.
Street.
Don't give me hope.
From
Don't do
front
it.
to back. You can see the whole movie without one detour. I can't. We're taking that drive as soon as we leave here.
Yeah.
We're gonna start and then drive down the whole thing, and I might just.
Oh man, hey, switching the roads. All right, let me tell you, one of my favorite things that they did downtown is when they started at the 5-way intersection at Riverside Drive, and people were like, "There's going to be a circle there. This is going to be catastrophic." Do you
Oh, people
realize
freaking
people on
lost
the
their minds.
Eastern Shore don't understand what a right of way is? And they were like, "People, their cars are going to explode. They're going to throw them in the river. My
This is
grandmother
awesome.
will die." Just so you know, so my office, I'm literally at the corner. I am the
Yeah.
closest human being that could be involved in that intersection. Do you know how many accidents I've seen?
Zip zero.
No, I have seen two. One, hold on, crazy, never seen this before. Dude was he was a tow truck, and somehow the car got detached and flew off the
Lord.
back of the tow truck.
Someone lost the job.
So guess what? That accident probably not the
circle thing.
circle's
Not a
fault.
circle
Yeah.
thing,
You gotta chalk that one up to God there.
And the other
Or that
one,
guy.
the other one was just because
Wah, 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 wah. To the driver of that truck. You didn't look at the latch, bro. You ain't make sure that was locked. You ain't make sure you had a pin in there.
it was level.
He didn't have a pin in there. He had a pin in there.
That's always weird though when you witness someone else get in a car accident. You ever do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it.
No
It's
heads
always
up.
so loud. It's
See
like
someone?
so startling. Yeah, not
dude.
you, just to see it.
I saw a bad accident once where some people died. It was crazy. It was crazy. I was like real little. Yeah.
Oh man, sorry
was
to bring
wild.
it up.
It was, no. It was nothing like that. But it was wild, man.
I like how you laugh while you say that. Sorry to like torment your childhood, but
Nah,
it's
man.
kind of funny now.
It was like a tractor trailer deal.
It's cool. No, I've been used to people dying since I was little, man. It's just
It's just crazy, bro.
been in the army called the streets.
Hey, this the Bury, bro.
Curbs
crazy.
and stop signs.
Yeah, this is Maryland. You see an accident all the fucking time, man. Ocean City.
This whole show is an accident.
Shout out to everybody who had to pay fines for getting their car towed.
It's going on again this weekend. They're doing it to the cruisers.
This
They were
just
talking about it in the barbershop this
If you
morning.
have permission to drive down the street, don't think you do. Like, bottom line, man, it's crazy how they're frying people out there that aren't doing 360 burnouts at the red light, man. Like, just driving.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in park? Let me see the keys, though.
Yeah.
Go pay this.
Man, Lori McLean on Facebook says, past few days, drivers have been nuts. All
Have been
caps.
nuts. Yes, we have.
If you have any good driver, like crazy, driver stories, please call in. The phone lines are open. We would love to hear it. We have not had a caller yet. Somebody call in.
This one time in band camp on the Beltway. So queuing back into downtown, I have to tap into the fact that the LOC is in full encirclement in Maryland now. So I am officially the food for thought specialist. The networking, advertising is all available. I just queued myself in right then.
He's the marketing genius guru.
The marketing menu is inside of the map inside of my mind. But I definitely want to give a huge shout out. We can get the round of applause for the Mad Hatter Cafe, because the doors are going to open and fresh ramen will be available, and Farm to Fork scratch made breakfast is going to be available. And
Farm to Fork.
Salisbury itself, when you walk in the doors, it's like listening to the chicken noodle soup commercial for the first time, and Campbell's just rolls right in. It's like watching a Lifetime at night. You get what I'm saying? It soothes you.
I wanted to make me feel like hearing the chicken noodle soup song for the first time. Do y'all remember that one? That's how I wanted to make it feel. With a soda on the side.
Oh man, the updated version. But no, with the Looking Glass going next door and tapas and dinner being available. Shout out if anybody watching right now has had a ramen bowl from the Mad Hatter Cafe, I definitely need you to type in what kind you had and what kind of experience you had. I'm not gonna point at nobody or nothing like that, but like I definitely know at least one person that has had a ramen bowl.
I was just gonna say, ramen bowl.
You know who you are. Do you know who
Ramen
you
bowl
are?
doesn't actually set up the context. Ramen sounds almost like we all think of the college.
Hey, I make a really good ramen too, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro.
Everyone thinks of that. Well, and my girlfriend would live in that cafe for those ramen bowls. Like, it's amazing.
I put an egg in it.
Hey, let me also
we
just
do too.
say,
I'm just kidding, man.
I hate to plug him because his head's too big already. That hat's barely on there, but
I think it fits well.
stop. All right, so, but I will tell you, the Looking Glass, for a man, I build nice things, like nice buildings for a living. That is my goal in life. This man's new spot is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
It is actually
I've been there for breakfast multiple times.
ridiculous. No, the
new. I've not.
new
Okay.
spot.
Sorry, the man's got a lot going on. We got to go.
Yeah, but let's not cover
new.
just the marketing part of that. The LLC that is opening those doors, the fact that the rocks are covered around this
Care
corner.
about your legal documents.
I,
I'm talking that place looks cool,
it's
man.
amazing. It's amazing. The place has outshined itself, and the doors haven't even opened yet. The place has outshined itself.
Oh, we got somebody
I'm
on
excited
YouTube
to
says,
watch.
chicken, it was amazing. I ordered an additional order for later.
Mm.
Are you talking about your
That's-
chicken?
And I will say that's a dangerous game. To get the ramen to go means you have to go around the corner.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Or you separate it and you don't add the broth, because again it's a fresh rolled piece of pasta that's going to develop itself inside of a stock that rolled inside of itself for like 12 to 16 hours. It's like the minute the keyboard gets stuck on the U's and the R's when you say it's perfect. Like, it's just like the keyboard's sticky. Why is the keyboard sticky? That's
Because of the ramen.
Yeah, because of the ramen.
Yeah, you're always
broth,
slurping
of
that
course.
ramen over top of your keyboard,
Just
man.
the whole conversation just started spiraling, and I was like, "What? Pull it back."
I feel like if Jeremiah doesn't host a late night jazz festival on the radio for the rest of his life, then he's really missed his mark. You know what I'm saying?
Welcome.
And just so you know, this is not an impersonation or an act.
No.
He should just always host a jazz radio
Should I just put some free use like jazz music on real light?
Give me some elevator music and it's
Honestly,
over.
I think that would be
Give me
nice.
some
That'd be
elevator
nice.
music. and it's
Jeremiah,
over,
say
man.
nice things about this show,
Hold on, let me find something.
but I want you to say it in the
You're now
nicest
listening
jazz
to Tops
voice.
Cut Off Productions. Ladies, this is where we can grow and develop your mind. I was trying to keep a straight face forward. I was like,
We're all
gonna
about
get ready
growth
with
and
this.
development this episode.
Like, somebody tell Keith Sweat I want his job. Welcome to the Sweat Hotel. Keith couldn't make it tonight.
That does sound amazing.
Ladies, call in. Let us know your final requests. We are definitely not talking about downtown right now. So,
You got the
Hey,
ladies
bro,
locked
actually,
in
try
right
and
now.
sell downtown like that, if you don't mind.
okay.
Oh, yeah. We should do this all the time.
Is this your first
Sorry,
time?
I'm not
in
trying to steal your
Salisbury?
show. I just think this is hilarious.
This is great.
Welcome to downtown, where the lights flicker as you first turn down the Caribbean flavor. Slide down the street and find out where the dog lays his bones as you stop in the Mojos. Make sure to pick up your well-cultured custom cuisines from aspiring chefs. Manifesting a local bar with people.
Oh, man, you went pretty good.
Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Just don't look at me.
I'm gonna keep going. Everything from clothing stores to hair salons. Get your nails tipped and equipped with makeup parlors and eyelashes next to sugar rushes that will send you on an all-time blood count. Welcome to areas where we tear buildings down halfway. We leave them there.
I feel like you gotta go with a different pace on this one.
the feng shui and the staging of downtown.
Hey, not only he's a great
I got
freestyler with the raps, he can freestyle on an advertisement. Like, what the hell?
He just rolled in different
Yeah.
flavors like it was nothing.
Beautiful bean footage. If you come to downtown from the opposite side,
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
on the corner of West Main and Lake, where you'll find pies that are the most ugly, beautiful thing you've ever seen in your life, next to a cafe that's farm to fork, where you'll find things like Shymar Farms, Chesapeake Bay Farms, Brittman Farms, Baywater Farms, a 6th-generation farm family supporting and endeavoring on giving local produce. Man, I can't keep doing this. We're not gonna talk about nothing else if I keep doing this, man.
Just a heads up, no farms downtown.
This is a porno track. Come on now, Troy. This is a porn track.
Just a heads
You
up.
put on a porn
It says
track.
TV and commercial music, bro.
Wanted to make reality
Hey, yo.
come back into this.
Oh, no, yeah, this one is just
Yo.
And,
Man. Oh,
Is this a Bob Seger?
I was
These are
gonna
all
say,
different-
I was-
different
this
moods,
is not
man.
Bob
Just
Seger.
take that old record. What does he say?
Take them old records off the shelf.
That's it. That's it.
I want that good time to rock and roll.
Looking around the room, pretty much everyone looked at me and was like, he's got this.
Yeah.
Bob Seger, what was that line?
Oh man.
Got it, guys.
Here, got it covered on this one.
Yep.
Aaron Leggett said, "Why the fuck you stop? Almost as good as me." LOL.
Okay, hey. I'll tell
That's
you
the great
what.
co-host of the awesome show Henny After Dark
Bang bang.
every Sunday at 9.
Big
PM.
ups, big ups. Who? Okay, yeah. Shout out to A. Justo in here, Lori in here, Schmitty in here. Shout out to Noy. Shout out to everybody tuning in, man. If you guys have questions or endeavors or just really want to politic, I mean, I don't know, Aaron. If I was you, I'd have called in. That way we could have went tit for tat on this and that.
That's right.
But,
Call on in. These phone lines are open. You know how it goes.
The shots heard round the world. Nah, shout out. They definitely do amazing things on their show, man.
Oh yeah, yeah,
I,
they do. Those guys are great.
What's the what is the status with the building in motion, man? The new and improved, the new news. What is the new news?
Give us something
for
like
downtown.
Give us a scoop, man. We just want to.
Oh,
scoop.
you guys want to know something?
Yeah.
I got a couple things.
This just in.
I got one. We got
Let's legitimately let them know that this has never been said. Like this is your first
this
post.
is not what I'm supposed to do in my career. You in real estate, you don't tell people you about to buy something and do something because then
Hey, trust me, no one's
you're
listening
stuck
to this
it.
show. Nobody's listening to this show.
No. The good part, we're about to change downtown. So I'll tell you, downtown will look more different next year than it did this year. And they changed all the streets. Think about that for a minute. Watch. I bet you. Yeah. I don't care. Oh man, you can bet against me. Good luck.
Love
I'll
that
take
mindset.
your bet too.
Love that mindset.
We're
Taking all
gonna put
bets.
we're gonna start producing some liquor downtown. The goal, we'll put a distillery downtown.
Oh man.
Also, the real one is we're gonna put a speakeasy, a basement bar.
There it is.
Yeah, so that one is
That's a
already-
bomb right there.
Yeah, that one's already
Drop
green,
another.
That one's green lighted. So
I mean,
there will
distill-
be a basement bar. The distillery It'll be somewhere. But the basement bar can tell you this. The basement bar is already good. We're green light. It's rolling.
Much like a glass elevator, a basement bar is a very cool idea.
You know what's even crazier? The building, we already got an elevator. So if we have handicap accessibility,
That's
to
like a clubhouse. That's like a
speakeasy.
secret hangout.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah.
I promise when you walk in, you won't be in Salisbury. And I don't say that in a negative because I live in Salisbury and I love Salisbury.
I get you.
But guess what? The nicest compliment I've heard from people when they talk about Mogan's, they say, "Hey man, it lets me pop into New York City for a minute and then I come back to Salisbury." And that's what they want.
I mean, people have rave reviews about Mogan's. And before we get too far from that, I want to pull this up, all right? We actually had the mayor, Jake Day, on the show not too long ago. And we asked him straight up, what's your favorite bar in town? And this is what he said. What's your favorite bar in town?
My favorite bar in town?
Yeah.
I got to admit, I
Here we
am
go.
a big fan of the new bar at Mogan's.
Nice.
Yeah,
Shout out to
I know
Mogan's.
You can't go in there and have a drink right now. But
I didn't think he was going to admit
you
it.
can get
I didn't think he was going to pick.
for delivery. So
Call
That's
your
a brand
bluff
new
real
spot.
quick.
Dude,
it is. It's great.
Yeah.
It's great. I love
He's an
it.
honest
It's beautiful.
politician.
It's double
Yeah.
height space for anybody who hasn't been in there.
Everyone
This
has a
is
favorite,
in the
you
ground
know?
floor of what is
Man,
currently the
it's a
tallest
blessing,
building in
man.
Salisbury, One Plaza East.
Shout out to my guy,
in that
Kenny
ground floor,
Flight,
for
working there
over
right now.
50 years,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
bank offices or closed up to the public, and this used to be
You get the idea.
No, thank you, man. That's
the man
that's
loves
awesome.
Mogan's.
No, that's hey man. Let me tell you, we only make things look pretty. We just set people up for success, and but we don't run the show. So let me tell you that the
That's
reason
exact-
you like Mogan's is not because of me, man.
Great minds.
You know what? It's not my. I didn't make your meal. I definitely didn't make the smile on your face and all that stuff. But I'll make sure that you're there.
And make sure you go to Mogan's if you're listening, all right?
Oh,
And use promo code Talking with Tops Cut Off on checkout.
Tell them where
What
it's at.
if
that
you
one in
wanted to
there.
get some tacos? Just hypothetically, though, if you weren't in the mood for
Oh.
seafood.
Do we have any really talented taco technicians around here?
I mean, I think
Taco artist.
I know a few people that know a few people.
Yeah, there is a Taco Bell.
Almost
Let me give you
solo
the
stand
address.
mundo.
Let me tell
It
you
is.
about Taco Bell specials right
We have one of the original ever Taco Bells.
I think
the beat needs to change
I
around.
think it's like you were saying, the ability for people like me and you that met off of the whim of. I remember when I first bumped into him at the bar, and people were like, "Hey man, like you two in the same room, like the dynamics are gonna go one way or the other. Like y'all are either gonna be rockets
Can we
toward
actually
each
tell
other,
that story, though?
or we're going to jump." I think we can slide that. We'll fit that one in there.
Hey, can I tell
but
you
like
real quick?
the ability for both of us to actually, if when somebody asked me, "What do you do?" and I was like, I'm a food for thought specialist, and I network in men minds. That's what I do. I'm a marketing and networking monster, and we're in this same field.
Yo, Aaron, call in. Call me.
Call me. Yeah, you
Call me
can
now for your free reading.
By time say hit the line with one time. Liberty on the thing. I guess me got you want to that, maybe I'm Philippine. First time I met this guy.
This summarizes everything about us, and I don't know why anything happens. Let's start with that.
Yeah, I tell you what though, we get around each other and somebody in the room benefits or elevates
Or gets
I'm
angry.
like, yeah, or that.
Hold on. So let me just tell you. So we meet. We're at Roadie's, and we somehow get into a conversation. I was like, "Nice to meet you. Cool." He says something.
I think we were
blah, blah,
both
blah.
wearing jackets and we
Yeah,
both
he-
looked at each other and was like, "Oh,
He said,
We're the
"Hey,
best
you look
dressed
good."
in here.
So he literally looks around the bar. He says, "Hey, I'll buy a round of shots for everyone." I was like, "Wow, that's really awesome of that
Hold
guy."
on. Hold on.
Listen,
You made me sound incredible.
No,
And
no.
listen, I know they talk about this big head of mine.
It was
There
just you two at the bar. It was just you two.
Right. It was like
Eight
about
people.
7-8 people.
Okay.
There was not 150
Oh, whoa,
people.
whoa, whoa, whoa! I,
I
didn't
don't
say we
want
were at a nightclub. I said we were at Roadie's on a Tuesday, bro. All right, man.
The
Like-
sun is still shining. You get what I'm saying?
Sometimes I'll
I'm
just
not-
walk into an empty bar and just shout that.
Yeah. So I mean, it's
I've
great
done
to,
that.
So,
Yeah.
but,
2-3
8
people.
people. All right. So the round is bought, and so I'm like, thanks, man. That was pretty cool.
Not to interrupt you, but we do have a caller.
He's gonna interrupt
we
you
got a
real quick.
caller, but I'm going to, yeah.
He's going to interrupt you.
That's,
Not to interrupt you, but here's
that's so
an
delicate.
Caller, can you hear me?
I don't mean to cut you
it's
off,
really, really
but
tough.
unplug your microphone.
What's up, caller? You're talking with Tops Cut Off. Can you hear me?
Bang, bang, hitty gang.
Oh, you know who it is. You know who it is. What's going on, man?
Anything
fellas?
is
How y'all
possible.
doing?
This has got to be the one and only Aaron Leggett, right?
Man, you know who it
Let's
is.
go.
MF Ready on here. What's up,
MF
fellas?
ready. But the topic though that you were asking about in the comments, bro, was do you have any good like road rage stories or anything that you love like to shout when someone cuts you off, or any like these drivers are crazy kind of stories?
Oh, boy, I hate New York. I hate being behind anybody that's down here.
Oh, being behind anyone
Like-
that's down here, is that what you said? I think you were breaking up there for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Yeah, anybody that's down here that has a New York plate, I hate being behind.
Oh my god. You think they can't
That
drive?
shit- Man, they can't drive for shit on these highways, but in New York, they go fucking crazy.
It's true.
I can't stand it.
What's like your go-to thing to shout when someone like really pisses you off behind the wheel? And maybe we'll just go around the table.
Oh, it's just a lot of bitches.
It's a lot of bitches. Is that what you said?
Just a lot of bitches.
Just a lot of bitching. Yeah.
Just a lot of bitches. That's all.
Troy, you got anything that you love to shout?
I just a good what the fuck usually, you know.
I always say seize the gap because Dennis says that
Yeah,
on Always
seize the
Sunny,
gap is a good
and that
one.
makes
Seize
me
the
laugh. That makes me laugh.
What the
You
fuck
know
is
what I'm
this? I say, you know, what the fuck is happening?
Fucking
here?
go! I think that's
That's
what
it.
everyone just ends
Yeah,
up saying.
hell yeah.
go.
Get the fuck out the way.
Yeah.
Or like they're like coming to your lane. You're like, what the fuck is happening here?
Shout out to all the
yeah.
soccer
Where
moms
do you think
listening.
you're
They're like, "Well, I just tell them to move, please. Yeah, just move, please."
I say, move, please. This is a very new car.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Hey,
2013.
I think I'm talking about
This town and country is very
yeah.
new.
those
They ride
soccer
past you. You're
moms
like,
be
you
the
would
worst.
do that in that. In that, you would.
Hell
Soccer
yeah, bro.
moms be the worst, man. Hey man, watching the show, man. Hey, I like the topics, like what y'all doing, man. Keep going, back in the mosh pit.
All right,
Yes,
man. Appreciate
indeed.
you calling in. Always good hearing from you.
Oh, hey, listen, hold on, before I go, where at that the Mad Hatter Cafe? Where's
The Mad Hatter Cafe is at 501 West Main Street, Salisbury, Maryland, located diagonally across from the water, right before Brew River. It is also located in the middle of the Ugly Pie and the Looking Glass. It's literally
okay?
some of the top buildings downtown wrapped up inside of one box. Straight up, you can
All right.
literally go there for brunch, a piece of pie, and then slide over through 2 rooms and get some tapas later on with a very fine red and a charcuterie board for you and your lady after we've already done the pie. I might get 2 fingers neat of some alcohol that they plan on rolling inside of barrels and re-smoking before they even hit the glass. We're literally talking about the opportunity to have a drink. Here I go again.
Go for it. It's a
Go
jewel.
right
It's
into
a jewel.
commercial. It sounds like a commercial every time I go
I'm
in.
not
boy
laughing
good.
at you. I'm laughing with you. I
So
want
am
you
I.
to know. You just
So am I.
You make people smile to the point of like, well, I can't even
That
contain
boy
myself.
good.
This shit
Keep
is
going.
ridiculous, bro. Have you ever heard this man
Okay.
make a toast? By the way, just when he makes a toast, people in the room that aren't with our party will be like, all right, well. He's right.
Yeah.
I am about to change my life tonight.
Hey,
Damn, I am gonna. Yo, the other day I
Relax.
got an MBA because of a toast he made. Let you know that.
We've definitely made toast in like the brick room, and by the end of it, there was like 13 people with their cups up, and they were like, "I concur." Here, here.
7 of
Here it
them
is.
were
Hey, man,
out
listen.
front when he started, bro. I mean, that shit was epic.
Hey, listen, it's my birthday weekend, man. So I'm going to
Hey.
slide through there and see what's up.
Okay, yeah. Live and direct. Hey,
Happy
peace.
birthday to you, man.
Celebration on your day of creation on this weekend. I hope that you continue to seize what you have, man. Seize the opportunity that you have, because you have the ability to sit in front of this microphone like I'm doing and captivate people enough to want to converse. I love you for that. Continue to grow. Do not stop nothing. Keep perfecting it.
Man, applause that top. Man, applause that.
I got you, bro. Bang,
Yeah.
bang, Henny Gang. Thanks for
Yes,
calling in,
sir.
man.
Hey, hold on. Before I go again, where is the bar? The bar that y'all were talking about.
Oh, Mogan's? Yeah, that's, where is that
Where's
exactly?
Mogan?
100 East Main Street, the intersection of Division and Main downtown, the very middle intersection of downtown.
Hey.
Tallest building downtown, lit up like a Christmas tree. Come
Double
down
A.
anytime.
All you have
7
to do-
days a week.
All you have to do is think about keeping it 100 on East Main Street. If you can keep it 100 on East Main Street, that's the address.
Yeah.
You might want to write that down. That's a repeated post or something. I would have somebody continue. I would just have people like, yo, where do you go? Oh, man, if I'm going to keep it 100 East Main Street, and that's the address.
I love it, man. I love it.
If you like it, we love it.
We just put an art gallery in the lobby. Dude, we've done 2 free art galleries downtown. We're pretty excited, man. Dude, downtown, downtown is no longer just business, man. It's culture.
No.
That's the next step.
Yeah, we're
and then you
tapping
put
in.
bodies down there, and guess what? God forbid you have a real city.
I got a question for you, man. I mean, poor yourself for interrupting and anything like that. You said art galleries and everything like that. Like, you have like, little art demonstrations and everything like that. So what kind of artists do you have? Do you have like local artists, or do you have guys that come from out of town, or whatever the situation is, or are they straight Eastern Shore bred and their art is put out there for display at Mogan's or anywhere else? Like, what's going on? I mean, I'm just
No. So
And where were we going before the phone call? Is that what was the question exactly? Is that what you said?
No, I was asking about the art galleries.
Oh, okay,
He said
yeah.
art galleries. My mind started.
I just forgot what the question was, and he was looking at me. I'm like, I don't know.
That's cool. I just didn't know. I was like, man, we are just participants in your world,
That's it,
bro.
that's
You
it,
tell
you know
us
what I mean?
what's going on.
So I just wanna know. We'll
I'll tell you this.
Can you repeat the question?
Well, hey, can I tell you? This is the coolest thing. So I heard your question 100%. So one night, I would say art 100%. Jamie Heater, and there's some people downtown that run all these art galleries, public spaces, awesome stuff. They do amazing things. But you know what? How it entered the private sector is due to, I believe it's a Pinot Noir. That's what my girlfriend had. So when she had about a bottle and a third of a Pinot Noir, she goes, Brett, I think we should do an art gallery. And so she mentions, she goes, Brett, in that lobby, what if we do an art gallery? So basically, we ended up doing 2 free art galleries downtown.
Who we got here? You're talking with tops cut off.
Doing?
Hey, we're doing great. You're talking with tops cut off. Who do we have here? If you don't mind saying your name.
Who is this?
Lori McLean.
Oh, what's up, Lori?
Okay.
We see you.
up?
We see you hanging out in the mosh pit
top
with
of the
us.
evening.
How you watching the show? What platform you on?
Facebook.
Does
Facebook. All
this
right.
work?
Everything sounding good to you? You got anything you want to comment on?
Yeah, y'all were talking about road rage stories.
Oh yeah.
All right, so this was a few years ago before they put that light on 60-foot road in Pittsville. I was driving from Salisbury towards Pittsville because I live in Willard. And this lady gets in front of me. I'm in the right-hand lane in the slow lane. She starts brake checking me. So I go around her, get back in front of her, flip her off as I go by, and then I brake check her.
Yes.
But it gets better. Then she gets back in front of me and slams on brakes, so I almost rear-ended her.
Dang.
Then I got in the left-hand lane, and she literally tried to run me off the road.
Good
And
Lord.
I almost went into the trees. And
Were you in the
then
grass?
I went I went into the grass and everything. Like, she tried to run. Like, I was in the left-hand lane, she was in the right. She swerved over and tried to run me off the road. Yeah. So then I get to 60-foot road, and it's just like a regular turnaround,
I know exactly
no lights
where you're
or
at.
nothing. So I went to go make that left, and he pulled up next to me, rolled her window down, and tried to get out of her car. And I was cussing her up and down, telling her how crazy she was, trying to kill people. And I just ended up shooting off.
Yeah, you don't want that smoke. You get in your car and you move on. That's what you do in that situation. Damn, that's crazy.
Real good advice.
Yeah, I learned my lesson, though. Like, I calmed my road rage down from that.
That taught you a lesson, didn't it? Some people have the rage a little bit more. They have that's someone who has nothing to lose, as it's put.
You got to pick your person you're going to rage out on. You got to look at them and be like, okay, I can rage harder than this.
But I hate brake checking, though. This got to drive you crazy.
Brake checking
That
is
lady's
not good.
85. Yeah, I could definitely brake check her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. Old people rage
Yeah.
away. What the fuck?
I've been through phases of rages and probably needed people to rage against me too, though. So, I mean, I think I've been on both sides of that fence line.
You ever just been full on unhinged behind the wheel?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I've actually been dehinged from behind the wheel. Definitely flipped the truck 7 times and don't even have a cool drunk story. It was definitely a tired story on the way to work. Hour and a half of sleep driving. Decided to take a nap while I was driving. Woke up, the telephone pole was there. A Zuzu trooper flipped him 7 times. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. They definitely put the neck brace on upside down and backwards.
Yeah.
And the staples in my helmet without any pain meds. Hooked up a bunch of tubes to me, made me look like something off of E.T.
It looked like he had scoliosis.
I do have scoliosis still.
But
For the record.
it was right here.
But
That tells you a lot about the shape of his head. They
Yeah.
flipped that thing upside down. They're like, this neck brace is not going to fit. Flip it upside down.
flip it.
It'll
But,
work.
flip it.
But really appreciate that story, Lori.
Yes,
Make sure you
indeed.
keep listening, keep watching, and tune in next time. Or call in for the
I
next
definitely
topic.
will. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Appreciate you.
So I know we just hung up, but definitely shout out to her. I was just talking to her earlier today about jewelry that she makes with crystals and different things like that. And again, like I was to tap back into what we were saying before we finished that story, since I remember where the rabbit hole is. Again, shout out to the people that are like, I mean, I know a couple different people, man, like Lori and Heather, and like there's a couple different people that, I mean, I'm wearing Reiki infused jewelry that someone made for me. You get what I'm saying? Again, that the business side of
Personalized
things,
for
man.
your life.
Yeah, definitely.
Nice.
And I'm just saying that to say that seize the moment. Like people are literally it's all gas,
No brakes.
no brakes.
No brakes.
And if you said it,
He meant it.
we meant it.
Seize
That-
the
and that's
gap,
just what it.
seize the moment. All right.
Yeah,
Got to
that's
seize them
it.
both.
I mean, you got to line it up.
Knock it down.
That's it. That's how we get. It's not enough to want more.
You gotta do more.
We're gonna keep doing this. Chill.
That's it.
But I'm telling you, downtown is growing. There's businesses that are opening downtown that I can't even recite the names of them. You know, like you've got, and the things that have been growing, like the Spot and stuff
Oh, the
like
Spot,
that.
yeah.
Like, I mean, it's happening.
Yeah.
Like
Downtown, it's
Salisbury
happening.
is spreading. You don't even have to be downtown. You could go to Island Creamery
Hold
at
on. Let me hit you
8:30
with
at
a
night.
list.
and
Let me
sit
hit you
on
with a
hold
list
till
of the
night.
craziest businesses.
Nice, yes.
Yeah, hey, yoga. This is just in the past 6 months.
6 months.
Yoga. A record store?
Right.
What? We have a record store? We don't even have 75,000 people.
where
Right
is
beside
that
Road.
record store?
That would be in the city center
In the
building.
city
you
center
know?
building.
Kaiju, man. Shout out Kaiju Records.
West
This
Main
just it.
Street.
And they lucked out being in
Thank you
that city
for
center.
asking.
Because that new storefront looks amazing.
Ooh, thank you. We're too cheap for a facade, but we're willing to make the inside gorgeous. So for just half
You
the
did just
price,
fine.
we're willing to put a glass elevator and
Yeah.
but seriously, dude, all right, check this out. Record store, we got 7 hair salons, yoga studio, recording studios. We've got no shout out until they come downtown. Now, so record studios. We've got a skateboard shop with a half pipe.
Yeah,
Can anyone
that's
just
right.
appreciate
That's right.
that is
Yeah.
the
Is
coolest thing?
Part of stuff, I don't want to interrupt or anything
No.
like that. The skateboard shop with a half pipe. Now, is that in downtown?
That's in the same building as
so-
Rody Joe's.
I was just gonna say, can you repeat yourself? Because it's the downtown city building.
No, this is just
the
this
same
is
building.
Just city center.
He's like, I
building.
never knew I lived in Disneyland. This
Yeah.
place is awesome.
It's the same building.
Hey,
Now,
hey,
mind
so
you-
half pipe, man. So half pipe, and they we did not build that. That is the most.
And that's Kaiju
awesome.
Records for anyone who was wondering right there.
Yeah,
Kaiju.
Kaiju Records. So then we've got Lurkin Class Skate Shop, dude. They got a half pipe inside the building.
And if you have a pulse, you've seen a Lurking Class sticker.
yeah,
Yeah, shout out Brian. Shout out Brian.
by
man.
the
You
way,
have
that-
eyes. If you
Shout
have
out to the
eyes, my
street
bad.
team, man. Shout out to
also,
the
shout out to the
street
fact
team.
that
Smack
every
a
building
sticker.
we own, we've had an argument with them about. At one point, they had a contest to see how many stickers they could put on buildings.
Oh my
we didn't
God.
have the same opinion of the winner. Okay, yeah. So,
Man, and we got ice cream parlors. We have
Yeah.
cake spots. We have
goodness.
cafes.
We have a pottery studio.
Honestly, the food,
yeah.
the pub fare food where you just put crab on everything is so
Crab and cheese,
amazing.
man.
It's so amazing.
Crab, cheese, and
Yeah.
mayonnaise on everything.
We know Jeremiah's never been more
Crab,
offended
cheese, and
when you
mayonnaise.
just called his
Eastern
entire
Shore
menu
style.
pub menu.
No, I'm talking about Mojo's, Rody Joe's. All that food is
Yeah.
so fucking
By the way, he's
good.
All
been
the O's.
storing
So
like
fucking
3 appetizers in that hat. Just
Brew River,
I'm out
yes.
to you.
Wait.
They've all got
Wait,
mayonnaise and
dude.
cheese and crab on.
Oh yeah, the Mad Hatter's about to do the dinner.
The Mad Hatter. I mean, just Brew River alone. Look at that waterfront dining. It's just. I mean, that's
I want
what
to be by the water and eat something that came from the water.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do.
Please God, not that
Yes.
water.
It didn't have to come.
God,
It didn't have to come that far to die
Didn't
for
wanna
me.
be
Be
water.
real clear. I could sit on a mountain and I wouldn't want to eat that Pocomoke River.
I love the
water.
crabs from the Waikamako River.
Oh no, it came from Integrity Farms.
We're gonna keep going back to Integrity Farms.
Hey, we got a dispensary in town.
Oh, word.
That's kind of
Yeah.
They
cool.
just moved. dude.
Yeah. Every town needs a dispensary nowadays.
Regular people can go there now and buy CBD. I heard. Yeah, man.
Regular people like me and you.
Yeah, like no card, just go buy your CBD.
I think it's best you get the card and you get the real stuff.
Yeah, but I'm an avid CBD user, so that's good to know. That's good.
Yeah.
The best term for a pothead I've ever heard. I'm an avid CBD advocate.
It's medicinal. It's great for the pain and everything that you go through. So
CBD, man.
It's a
I
hot
swear by it.
product.
Yeah, I swear by it.
Hot
I mean,
product.
I've
I swear by it.
legitimately
I don't
seen
mean to
dogs
that,
stop having seizures because they're taking it.
My dog's on it. My dog
The
has
dog is
Cushing's
on
and he's on it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
it's
a-
helped him
see,
immensely.
Let's put the dogs to the side. I have a niece that actually have seizures
CBD,
and everything like that. You know what I mean? And the CBD medication actually helped her with the seizures.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So shout out to the CBD. Shout out to all the farms. And
Man,
everything like that.
It's got me
PDH and
convinced,
everything,
man.
you
It's a
know.
miracle.
The
Definitely.
holistic healing in general,
what I mean?
the
That's
natural
it. That's it.
resources that we're tapping into without killing our liver and kidneys
All the alpha
from
stuff.
taking 80,000 pills a year. And we're growing. Shout out to Salisbury.
Drop that jewel, bro. Keep going.
You're
good.
I don't even care if I offend somebody about the political angle of saying that I
This is the
don't
show to do
support
it.
any medication
Is it
or
now?
none of that. Like this is,
It's
but
just a
I'm
show.
I'm saying that this is definitely the
Forget
beginning
my
of the show
disclaimer.
too.
Everything is an opinion of mine. It's not attached to any company, any business, or anybody else. Like I really give a shit.
And
Well,
then
say no
there's
more.
that. Wrap him up in a bundle. I will say again, I gotta keep chiming in, man. Salisbury is growing, man. Like I love the fact that me and you both had enough time to sit down. Shout out to having both of us on here with y'all. What is the time check? We're good? We're golden?
Oh, we're
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, we're good.
flowing.
Man. We're good.
If you're good, we're good.
Oh, we're golden. I mean, we got tons of things to talk about, man. I don't
You want Jeremiah and I to talk about ourselves?
Man, I feel like we were really cooking.
You don't have a big enough battery, all right?
Yeah. There's people at home right now with their phone on the charger and they're holding their phone sideways. Like, man, I wonder how long they're gonna do it. They haven't even talked about the Krabby Taco Bowl.
Oh
with
man, that
add
was
shrimp
sweeping
yet.
the city.
Like,
The people at home, are
it-
actually waiting for Jeremiah to take the stand and just go in and explain everything.
is it okay to say? Actually, you know what? I tell people that we're better than Chipotle. I'm going to just go ahead and say it.
We are.
Taco Blissful is, I mean, by far, I'm going to jump out there and say I don't have to just talk about them having the opportunity to be a corner store that says we have the best tacos, but to have something scratch made like
Look at
Krabby
that
Queso.
bowl.
Look at the bowl.
my God.
Am I wrong by saying I don't think at that point in time?
Actually, we gotta wrap up. I gotta go get this bowl.
Nah, because you can definitely call in DoorDash and Grubhub, like,
Let me get on that.
and just be like, yo, can I get
Better
the marketing?
be able to go out there after hours with you and get something.
Can I get the marketing discount? Can
I thought
get
we were
that?
friends for that reason. What
And
is
the
it?
great thing about Taco Blissful, besides Chipotle, is the fact that after you eat Taco Blissful, you will not have, well, you won't have the need for 2 rolls of toilet paper after the fact. I mean,
Yeah, we don't.
Am I
it's-
possible?
you don't.
Is it
you don't
possible
need
for
a.
me to say that?
You don't need
Oh,
a
go
taco.
for it, yeah.
Okay,
You don't need a taco.
Well, you already said
All
that,
opinions,
so
all
I would
opinions.
start
Taco
with
Bell
the
toilet.
question.
You go to
before-
Taco Blissful and get any of the burritos. What is that? The
chimichanga.
chorizo?
Oh,
Oh my
the chorizo.
gosh! Listen, these burritos. That candle right there. You guys can't see the candle. The burrito is about the size of the candle. Now,
Definitely.
Maybe my eyes are bigger than my stomach, or my stomach's bigger than my eyes. It doesn't even matter because it's so delicious. And I've had Chipotle and I've had Taco Blissful, and I can guarantee you, Chipotle 5 minutes and Chipotle was gone. If you understand.
I mean, I definitely.
Then Taco Blissful.
I tell you what,
5 minutes,
shout
I'm
out to
still
Chipotle.
eating.
I hope that they stay strong.
Oh, yeah, most
Shout out
definitely,
to
most
Chipotle.
definitely.
That's nutrition, okay? I think it's supposed to stay in you. I don't know.
Yeah.
The nutritional
Yeah,
stuff.
but
is.
So
it
that-
comes out of you in 5 minutes.
Oh man, we're not even gonna start talking about nutrition because I'm gonna start talking about these shakes.
Oh,
I'm,
yeah.
man, listen,
Yes, sir.
the shape shakes, the fact that
Topic number 27.
doors
27.
are opening, and I can tell you what, like, I definitely went into it just trying to like actually assist people. Like,
What is
okay,
the
yeah,
smoothie
you-
place called again?
Yeah,
Prime
soda. Yeah, it's Herbalife products.
There you go.
I became a distributor of Herbalife literally by going to Prime Nutrition and then talking with them and becoming a part of the development. Again, this is what I do.
Shout
like,
out
I
to Prime
find,
Nutrition, by the way,
I
too.
find people that want to do something and turn it up a notch. That's what my job is. Food for thought. I want to keep chiming in on that because people are like, oh, are you the taco guy or are you the Mad Hatter guy? And I'm like, no, I'm the me guy. I'm
everything.
Well, yeah, but now I just want to say I'm the marketing mindset, and I'm at that point in life where I'm not going to get behind a product unless I can get in front of a product.
And
if
I
you
know-
get what I'm saying.
And that product is definitely gonna be beneficial, and it actually works for this guy right here. Now,
Man, I'm saying that it works in general. I've watched. I have multiple people that have lost weight, that their skin is better.
Yep.
Like, literally, I lost 30 pounds, man, and I stopped drinking coffee.
you see all this chocolate right here?
Like,
You see all this chocolate right here? I apologize. All this chocolate right here. I mean,
Let's
it's
get
not
in
just
on that. Let's get in on that, actually.
all this chocolate right here, man. Listen, it's not all just Prime Nutrition, but I tell you what, all this chocolate right here definitely got cleared up with that Prime Nutrition and that what is it? That cinnamon toast crunch. Boy, let me tell you.
Wait, so if I drink the Cinnamon Toast Crunch, will I get the chocolate? I'm just
Well,
kidding.
listen, well,
you guys
maybe,
definitely.
maybe, but at the same time, there's other
The
steps.
fact that you look like Lil Dicky and you just hit that like Chris
Listen,
Brown turn right
listen,
there for a
Mr.
second.
Troy,
how
My
many
mind
times-
Definitely
It's every day.
Troy,
it,
how many
that's it.
times have we heard that?
It's every day,
Oh,
man.
It's
man.
every
Every
show.
time we walk
It's
in.
every
Listen,
show.
it's
Do I
Lil
really
Dicky.
look like Lil Dicky?
Yes, you do. Professional rapper on this joint. Listen, come on,
If
hit me
if-
up with
I
something.
must really look like Lil Dicky.
Hey man, you gotta save that money. You know, what
I
I'm
see it a
saying?
little bit. I see it a
Hey.
little bit. But we get it like every show.
It's every time, yeah.
Every show.
Gotta get royalties. Gotta get royalties.
And you know,
He, is,
health,
he might be my favorite rapper.
listen, health and wealth and everything like that.
That's not helping your cause. Do I look like him? Well, now you remind me of him.
I idolize.
Oh, I
Lil
can't
Dicky.
rap like him. He's the best.
Listen, health and wealth does not have to cost you an arm and a leg. You understand what I mean?
don't
Health
know.
and wealth does not have to cost an arm and a leg. Prime Nutrition sets it up and everything like that.
I mean, look at that shake right there. It's got the
look at
rice
that.
cake in it.
Listen, you can have it on the side or you can have it in there. I'm
Those have
telling
always
you,
been healthy.
I
Rice
would
cake?
testify on the spot right
I
now
mean,
that
I'm just gonna put it like this. Instead of saying a lot, I'm gonna say a little bit. There's a lot more coming. That's all I'm gonna say.
say less.
To sum it up, there's a lot more coming.
Say less.
I tell you what, I have to tip my hat to you because you got a lot more coming, young man. I tell you what, I'm definitely excited for the growth of. I mean, the fact that the Looking Glass is turning into a speakeasy format, the fact that the basement bar is coming, the fact that Mogan's. You know what I loved about Mogan's when people were coming to me like, hey, are you guys doing this, that, and the third? And I was like, nah, I mean, Brett's got that going on and Denny's doing his thing and da-da-da-da. And they were like, well, what do you think about it? I was like, you mean you're going to take downtown Salisbury and put a classy place in there? And when you walk in, it looks like Beauty and the Beast when you walk up to the bar. And then like when you have like a name like, the fact that when the box dropped, when I first got in there, and the box dropped, it was a beautiful thing. And I said, Salisbury is literally, it's just stepping up. Look at what Jeremy and them accomplished with Rody Joe's. To be able to start as a drop
long
fry bar,
way, man.
and look at like chicken
Golf
tenders and fries.
simulators? Come on,
right?
boys.
Golf simulators, like
Yeah.
Yo,
Wait,
I
hold
was
on.
gonna
Let me-
try to stay on the one real quick. Shout out to Jason though. Shout out to the chef at Rody Joe's.
Oh, God. He's one of
Because
the best.
like I feel like because he's quiet, and God bless him. Shout out to Chef Dan. Shout out to all of the chefs
One of the best.
that love the back of the house and don't want to say a lot. So I say everything.
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 Do say everything.
I do say everything. Shout out to the man.
Now I got to get that same thing.
Hey, quick
Yeah.
question. So
have
Joe was
elevated.
the guy that we met the other day when we was out there, right?
No. Rody Joe's is owned by again, there's a lot of groups of people that do groups of things downtown. But like for Jeremy to go in there and again, like with Brett, with Mogan's, like if the stories that he could tell you about putting tile up, when you talk about putting construction inside of things, to be able to put elbow grace, to watch, to govern, to dictate, to have to play multiple, when you have to sit in different seats in the car and just watch, like everything has just been growing, man. Mojo's is, I mean, everything tastes better, everything sounds better.
And the potential is always more than, what's current too. Because you're talking about all these things that are coming. It's like, if you think it's good now, just wait like a year or two.
Just so you know what? All right, so this is my favorite part about downtown. This is going to sound kind of like whatever. It is what it is. But you know what sucks?
Everyone has a favorite.
I feel so bad because I love, my favorite part about walking downtown is just imagine walking downtown and you know what you are going to do. And no matter what everyone else does, I don't give a shit. I don't care if the economy crashes. I'm going to do what I do. We'll lay a brick every day. So I can walk downtown and I get to see the things that are going to happen shortly. And it is literally my favorite part because my friends will walk downtown and they're like, that building sucks. I'm like, yeah, that building sucks. But, dude, you don't see. Just imagine when that little thing's blue and that's green and that's dope. And
just give it some time, people.
Man, and that's my favorite part, man. It gets me jacked up. My girlfriend and I walk downtown. I live down there, but I walk it all the time. And I'm like, that people be like, oh, yeah, that's not exciting. Well, you don't see. That's a 4-story building. There's a 10-story building over there, and that thing's got a rooftop deck. So I walk downtown and I see something different. And my favorite part is getting to walk with Jeremiah because I am like, dude, that's a 10-story building. And Jeremiah is like, in my dream, that shit was 25 stories, bro. That was so boring. Yours
Come
didn't
with
even-
me, and you'll be
yeah.
in the world of pure imagination.
Well, I mean, winners train, losers complain. Some people just want to look and be like, oh, complain about these buildings. You're like, I'm going to change these buildings.
Oh, yeah, man. You gotta, you gotta do something. Dude,
Yeah.
if you don't, when you
It's
wake
a real
up.
boss right there.
Well, no, man. I mean, dude, you know what you gotta do? When you wake up tomorrow, are you stoked?
Yes.
You're stoked.
Yes.
Then you should keep doing that.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
it.
Let's
And
go.
if you wake up tomorrow and you go, this is not what gets me jacked up,
gotta
then
stop.
quit tomorrow. Do not wait 24
Yeah,
hours.
especially if you live in
Quit
Salisbury,
immediately.
Maryland. Let's go.
Yeah, the best part.
Not give it another 2
my
years.
anyone that knows me can attest. I'm stoked for tomorrow. Like, let's go. I am about to jack you up, dude. Like, if you want to compete tomorrow, like that's what I mean. I don't mean it like I'm gonna fight you. I haven't hit someone since 4th grade. I'm a sophomore, but I'm saying like, dude, you want to go? Like, let's go. Like, let's compete. Like, let's do something because it's both stoked and like, dude, this is a craft. This is an art. Man, if you get stoked about this, wake
yeah.
up tomorrow and do it
do this.
better.
Yep.
And that's actually the reason I like Jeremiah. Because the man gets you, he just gets you stoked. Like, I mean, and I'm already way too antsy. I'm shaking.
Life's all about
I was
passion.
shaking before this thing started. People are like, you have too much coffee. I was like, no. But,
Just stoked.
Exactly, man.
I tell you what,
Life's good.
Yeah. I tell you, the amount of people that will hit the inbox because Lyric gets them stoked gets me stoked. Because she'll get so many people going. And what's funny is I'll drop her off to daycare. She's gone. Bird, plane, squirrel. And then for like the next hour or two, people are just commenting and hit my inbox like, bro, I was about to unscrew myself this morning. And Bugs took me there. Bro, I feel like it's so funny when people like, what you're doing for your daughter is so amazing. I'm like, bro, what she's doing for me?
Right.
I don't
Yeah, I
even
think
have
about
a
that.
chance to be in a bad mood for hours after that. Because people are like, bro, that's awesome. It rocks. And I'm like, oh, shit, that's right. Like the one, I should have told you to like pull it up because at the end of the video the other day, she was like, she said, we need power.
I need power.
What?
More
She said, I need more power,
power.
Dad. Bro, I was so hype off of that. I said it for the rest of the day.
More power. Let's go.
I think that
Awesome.
I think that there's a handful of people that are waking up just like you said, stoked, ready. I love the fact that you do the same thing. I feel like we have like either a pep rally or like we're in the locker room and it's halftime.
This isn't it, is it?
and it's critical. No, that's the older one.
Hey, just to be clear, there's no pep rally. I just listen to old voicemails from Jeremiah when I wake up. You guys have like the thing you wake up to is like meh, 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 meh. You're like, I hate that. This is an old voicemail from Jeremiah. It's like, it's 9 o'clock. What are you doing tonight? Are you ready to get your life moving? Then you're gonna meet me for one drink, and then and I'm like, damn.
And then
by 8:30, I'm like, I'm just jacked up. I'm worried Jeremiah's gonna call me, so I've already had 3 cups of coffee and worked.
Gotta get up and go get it.
Don't we though?
Gotta get
Be
up and go
great.
back to one.
The word of the day
Look at my knees though.
is worthy. Worthy.
Make sure you
What is
follow this
worthy?
man on Facebook
Important.
or like him or be his friend or whatever it's called.
Good job. So, what is everybody worthy of?
Right, love.
Can we get some love?
And some light.
She will never be short of vocabulary.
There's not enough to want more.
Tell you.
But the part of the
You
end,
gotta do more. Line it up. Knock it down.
that's my favorite part.
Jen says hi in the mosh pit to you.
We need power.
And Jack Armstrong says he used to live in the Shore Bank building. Building G.
That's where he lives.
That's awesome, man.
Please tell me a
Like
rabbit
shit.
is coming out of the hat at some point, he also says.
That's
You
the
see,
whole,
I keep adjusting it because it keeps scratching my hair.
that's the whole
He
part.
didn't
That's
realize the
whole part of
podcast
it.
was this long. That rabbit was good 30 minutes ago. He's like, good.
I don't think the world's ready for the whole rabbit to come out.
And
You know
Spencer
what I
in the
mean?
mosh pit says people at Taco Blissful, the staff is on point.
The staff is on point, yes indeed. Amazing people when you walk in the door.
Amazing
I love the amount of feedback I hear from multiple people that say how courteous and respectful. Again, if you put love in the food, you're gonna win every time.
And the management's contagious.
Catherine says the lurking class rocks. We got a lurking class. We had a
Yes,
lurker.
they do.
Lurking.
And someone just left the creamery. Nice.
How long you wait in line?
Get your cream on.
I tell you what, I definitely
Where that
thought it was
cream?
I definitely thought it was a game. I definitely went there at like 8:30,
Dude.
and it was wrapped across the road, down around the stop sign. I was like, "This
The
ain't
creamery?
even
Like a
legal."
fucking joke. Yeah,
What
it's
we're
crazy.
doing right now is Island Creamery.
I will give it
Oh,
to them.
Island
They
Creamery.
get through that line pretty fucking quick.
They do, though.
They get through that line pretty quick.
But downtown, that's what is that?
Angela.
Angela.
Yeah,
That's
Angelo's
what
is
that
downtown.
Island Creamery, everyone loves that.
Island Creamery is so
check
good,
that
dude.
out. That
It's
is-
so
I
good.
mean,
It's-
and
it's right by the house.
there's something to be said.
PBJ.
It's delicious.
PBJ milkshake.
I mean, let's
I'll
be
show you.
real. It's delicious.
Yeah.
You know what though? I will say, Angelo's switched up their ice cream. Pretty delicious now.
I gotta try.
Pretty
it. I
delicious.
haven't
And
been
their
that one.
their thing is that they switch it up on you. I at first we didn't like that. Me and my girlfriend, not big fans of like. This is the one I like every time I walked in. I'm like, I'll have cookie dough. I'm boring and fat. Please sign me up. And they're like, we don't have that today. I was like, well, then we're gonna leave. They're like, well, look at the other flavors. I'm getting fat for a reason. Committed, but yeah. Then it's been nice. So they change it up constantly. And it's delicious.
You
Like
know
the
what I
flavors
think
are
would
always
be-
changing?
Yeah, that's
cool.
what I'm saying.
That's
So
cool.
it's like you go in, and that's kind of.
And do they make it all there fresh or like I don't
They
know?
make it
what
off site,
fresh
but
is
it's
or-
it's delicious. It's somewhere in Delaware, but like you go in and you're like, all right, I actually have to try a new flavor. To me, I'm like, nah. But once you try it, you're like, all right, I guess I'm gonna do something, and then it actually gets you trying it. So.
Yeah, I guess still gotta check them out honestly.
What is that, Angelo's?
Angelo's, yeah.
Is that in Delaware?
Angelo's
No,
Scoop,
it's right downtown.
right downtown, 100 East Main
I
Street.
think. I think.
Actually, we just dropped that address
about,
like 7 times today. This sounds great.
Keep
I
it
think-
100. Keep it 100.
Yeah, keeping it 100
Keeping it
on East
100.
Main Street.
She
It's
says
right
you're just there 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, shout out to Island Creamery. But I think that Angelo should make an ice cream called Creatures of Habit, and then just not tell anyone what the flavor is. And you just have to get it because you're a creature of habit.
Right, and that's what you
Yeah,
want.
let me get the same thing, and it's
Yeah.
something
Every time.
different every time.
It's called an elimination diet, bro.
Now, that's just kind of jacked up. They just take my money every time. Like, it's a creature of habit. It's the same thing. They switch it up on me and be like, dude, really? Strawberry? Like, that's not what I wanted. Damn.
I'm pretty sure you might be like, oh my God, this is awesome. What is this?
Well,
cookies and cream.
I don't
What
think
is
it
that,
would.
man? What?
There's
Like
a
something.
there's a taco truck out in Oklahoma City that me and my brother used to go to when I'd go visit him when he went to college out there, and they had it was, I forget what it was called on the menu, but it was just like a random. It was like a surprise.
Oh,
And you
that's
just order it.
cool.
You had no idea what was in it, and like they wouldn't tell you, so you'd get it and you'd be like, "Damn, this is awesome. What is it?"
That's what makes sushi the best because they have the chef's choice option.
Yeah, yep.
That's amazing.
should
Why
always
don't
ask-
more restaurants have that?
Always ask the waiter or waitress. My first
What they
question:
recommend,
What would
yeah.
you recommend?
Yeah.
And when they're like, "Well, what do you like?" I say, "It's not.
But the
it's not
waiter-
about me because
Sometimes the
let's know what
waiter
you-
doesn't know. The chef, he knows.
Good call.
Yeah, yeah. The waiter, I'll just tell you the first thing that's on the menu, or the most expensive thing, or the most expensive thing. Yeah, you were going there. You were going there.
It'll be the
blown
seafood
away by
Alfredo.
yeah, I'm blown away by how many love steak. It's always crazy how many waiters and waitresses
Yeah,
love
yeah.
ordering me steak.
Lobster tail too. You should add that on. You want to add that on?
Oh yeah,
Bro, that's an
Eastern
add-on.
Shore style. Get crab meat on that steak.
the crab imperial. There. you
Yeah,
go.
like
That's-
sushi. Do you ever do that? Like
that's the
chef's
nail in
choice
the
with the
coffin.
sushi.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
We got sushi the other night
'Cause
from
they know it's
Kampai, man.
fresh.
It was
Oh,
dang.
that's right.
I
That-
had no chef's choice, but it was good. All the choices were good. Kampai is good.
I don't
sushi.
like cream cheese on my sushi, so
I
can't
don't
just
either,
do that.
man.
Oh, I mean, that
I
can definitely
don't
offset it
either.
if it's too much.
I don't like cream cheese, and I'm not a big fan of salmon.
Is that
skin.
only in like the Philly roll?
Couple things.
That's like
That
Philly
means-
roll, there's a few more that have cream cheese. I just and the ones that like if they tempura batter them and deep fry them and there's cream cheese in the middle, like it's hot. I really don't like that.
Yeah.
That sounds
that's-
kind of.
that sounds terrible.
Weird.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
I feel like then you got mayonnaise there.
Yeah,
Just
keep
be
that
clear,
out.
do
I
you-
like avocado.
Do you eat that with your fried oysters?
The reason you don't like cream cheese in your sushi is because you haven't had the right sushi with cream cheese. Bro,
I've
yeah,
had-
you get the
I've had really good sushi across the entire United States.
Never cream cheese though.
And I'm just gonna say that, like,
bold
But the cream
statement.
cheese-
Gotta get
two
texture.
things, literally bold, but salmon and cream cheese are literally going to be the things I try off of your plate because we're all sharing the experience.
I'm not gonna order it myself.
I'm not getting
It's
it.
like a
Not
New York
at
City
all.
thing, and there's like
It doesn't-
salmon.
I
and
love
cream
salmon.
cheese.
really
and cream
doesn't
cheese,
sound like
bagels
something
with
that's
capers.
really-
and
Yeah, like
shit.
what is
Yeah.
that kind of shit, right?
Yeah, like lox and shit.
I can't.
yeah.
I can't do that.
I love
haven't
that
tried
kind
it.
of
You
stuff.
can't do lox and
I could
capers.
do-
I love
Never
it.
tried
I
it.
could
Much
do
like
red
the
onion
oysters.
on there,
Much like the
yeah.
oysters.
Yeah, I could do lox and
Lox, baby.
capers all day long.
Yeah.
It must be good. Yeah.
Bravo,
And I love
baby.
cream cheese on a bagel, but don't
Yes.
put it in my sushi though.
No.
bro.
What?
Where's your
Yeah,
favorite
that's-
sushi spot around?
My house.
Ocean City. Oh,
Your house?
Straight up. Rolled up.
now where can people
Slice.
find your house?
Are you
That
on
right-
Grubhub?
that-
Somebody's house is on
That right there is not
Grubhub right around
It's
here,
not on
man.
Google Maps.
Oh,
You will
man.
not find that on
Down the rabbit hole.
Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. I tell you what, I
Main Street.
You Google
Main Street.
search Jeremiah, come up with several question marks.
I like that place that's
If you
just
wanna-
just over the border of Bethany Beach in like Fenwick. Isn't it called Masaki's, or it used to be called Masaki's?
Masaki's.
Or
I don't know
Flying
if
Fish.
I've ever been there before.
God, that's my favorite spot. It changed names a couple times though.
Okay.
What about the Cultured Pearl? Have
about
y'all been there?
Is that what I'm talking about?
That
might be what
on
they're
North Rehoboth. It's got a second floor.
That's what I'm
they
talking
do like
about, I think.
jazz, slow music. And
Yeah. That's a
dude,
good spot.
Cultured Pearl.
Culture.
That
Oh
might
my
be what I'm
That
talking
place is
Hey.
awesome, man.
Yes.
I've heard
That
good
place is
things
awesome.
about it, but I never went
The
there.
like the way the water just like flows through the restaurant is just
Okay,
insane.
thank you. We've been to the Culture. Yes.
Insane.
All right, good.
Is it a sushi spot?
Yeah, it's
Insane.
sushi spot,
Yeah.
but it's in this weird. All right, let's
It's in
just
like
talk
a
about the
little
building.
shopping mall or something. Yeah.
just
I've been
imagine
there. Yeah, the same
shopping
spot.
mall meets Japanese pagoda garden. Okay, so
Yeah.
like you're like walking through, and there's like a river running through the shopping mall, and you're like, well, this would only be in an Asian restaurant. And then you're like, oh shit, I'm in an Asian restaurant.
It's wild.
And
And,
then
the
you're
river
like-
just goes.
You're like, you know what would be really random is a hair salon. Then you look to the right, you're like,
It's road
okay,
like that.
that's a hair salon. Well, I didn't expect that today.
It's like
And-
it's like also like a neighboring like a Sensations or
yeah,
some
I
shit.
was just gonna say, and then you turn to the left, and you're like, well, what would be like my beach wear? It's like, well, I guess I would go to Japan for my beach wear. All right, that's perfect. Oh yeah, there's a koi fish and
And
a
they run them all.
Sensation
They run all the
side by
businesses.
side.
Nah, I'm just
It's-
kidding. I don't know.
It's nice.
I bet you somebody's tapped into everything.
You know China. What is it called? China Fun in the no. Yeah, the one in the Food Lion shopping center.
Kind of fun.
China Fun.
Yeah.
They run all that shit, right? They got the ice cream place right next
The
to
yogurt,
it.
they used to do that. They do the cleaners.
And the cleaners.
Yep,
Yeah,
do
they got
the
3
cleaners, yeah.
shops. They just
Is
bounce,
the yogurt
bounce
still
back
open?
and
I
forth.
thought they closed.
I
thought
think
the
Cherry
yogurt
Spoon's
closed.
open.
Is it Cherry Spoon? I used to love that place.
I don't know.
When I lived here, I used to go. all
You know,
the
it's
time.
just like a Sweet Frog or whatever.
Yeah. Yes. Same thing.
Okay.
He's
Shout
some
out
other
to Sweet
place.
Frog, man.
Shout
I
out to
didn't
anyone grinding. You know?
Shout out
Yeah,
to
Sweet Frog with all
Pinkberry
3
around.
locations left.
You know,
Hold your own.
You know what's funny is
Hold
like
your own.
I went to go look at a place when I first came here.
Yeah, we can't endorse
like,
Sweet
to
Frog
grab a
on
rental.
this
It's a dying breed.
Yeah. And
Seen ice cream.
he owned a Sweet Frog, and he was like real low key, humble, good dude, man. Great conversation. And he was like, "Yeah, I gotta go fix my fully rely on God." And I was like, I said, "You gotta fix your fully rely on God." I said, "Well, we got religious real quick in the middle of this rental. Like I'm just checking out a rental."
Yeah.
And I was about to like, okay, it's cool. You got the Bible in the dresser when you get in here and all of that. And then he was like, "No, Sweet Frog. That's what Sweet Frog means. The frog in Sweet Frog means fully rely on God."
what? Explain.
Okay, hold on. I got a story because, by the way, when I first started my career, they tried to sell me the 7 closest Sweet Frogs.
See, I figured
You go first because I did not know this before I started down this path. What?
Yeah. Okay.
I figured it was just like the whole Alex Jones thing. They turned the frogs gay.
It's like, what?
Sweet frog.
Oh,
God,
snap.
okay.
Yeah, that's the 7.
crazy.
I never heard
Okay.
that neither. That's,
But yeah, explain that. How does that mean that the sweet frog? How would that mean
well,
that?
if you have words that are together, letters that make a word, and then you put dots in between them, they're called an acronym.
God damn it!
I know you saw that.
Well, you gotta let me know it's an acronym.
He
Now
walked
I know
right
it's an
into that
acronym.
though. He
Yeah,
definitely. He said, "So how does that work?" You know,
Or
well, you
like-
put dots in between the letters. Bow.
So
Liar.
sweet frog is
Rely on God.
Frog.
Yeah.
Fully
oh,
round.
frog. See, I started as
Okay.
sweet. I started as sweet. And I gotta want myself.
Hey, little Dicky for the win, baby.
See, but why sweet frog? You know what I mean? I
Yeah.
get frog.
So I tell you, and I mean, I
Because
get
it's
why they
ice
don't.
cream.
I
Yeah,
mean-
because it's ice cream.
Yeah, me and Bug say Peace World all of the time, right? Peace actually stands for positive energy, always creates
Oh, yeah, you're
elevation.
the acronym
No,
master.
actually, a
That's
couple
right.
things. Peace meant something before you came up with that acronym. But
Yeah,
hey yo,
Yeah, but I can't
frog
like.
might not have meant anything
Yeah,
before.
well, I
you
didn't.
came
I didn't come up with that neither, though.
Yeah,
I'm
come
not
up
laying
with that.
claim and
That's
ownership to that. That's
Sweet
not.
Frog stuff right there.
Who knew they were a Christian company at Sweet Frog? Yeah,
Well, shout
Who knew?
out. Again, I appreciate
They're
anybody.
the Chick-fil-A of the ice cream world.
Right. Everything's closed on Sunday.
Or what is
Shout
that?
out to Sweet
It's
Frog.
like not ice cream. It's like what is it? Yogurt. It's a yogurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
Froyo.
Froyo. Shout out to Chick-fil-A, boy. They win anywhere they go. They win.
They
Anywhere
do.
they go.
That
So
line's
let's talk
ridiculous.
about this new scene. Shout out to Taco Blissful because if you're on South Salisbury, that's the go-to. But shout out to how they revived the Wendy's. I was surprised about that.
What's the problem?
I was surprised.
Y'all want to talk about that?
They
Y'all want to talk
shut
about
down the
reality?
Wendy's for the Wendy's.
Oh, let's. Y'all want to talk?
It
real?
excited a lot of people.
I got the real. I'll give you the real.
Hit me with the scoop,
Let's,
baby.
let's be real clear. Do you think they actually wanted a Wendy's there?
Nah.
We want something new.
Of course not. They don't want Wendy's anywhere. But all right, so reality sets in. They had a lot of money tied up in that Wendy's. Wendy's goes out of business. Now you got to get a new business there. They wanted so much money for that spot. Then here's the problem. You didn't hear this from me, so I didn't say this, which is probably bad.
take you off the screen
publicly
there.
recorded.
Let's mute the next 2 minutes of this
I mean,
conversation. Cue
why,
the elevator music.
why would Royal Farms go next to another gas station?
Yeah.
Right? Why would Royal Farms ever not be on a corner?
Yeah.
I mean, it would have to be a weird circumstance. Well, it would have to be the same exact circumstance that would put a Wendy's on the same corner as a Wendy's
Yeah.
4 years later. All right, the
Next
basically
to a
Wendy's didn't make the right deal in order to get.
Yeah, didn't
Royal
Cookout kill that
Farms.
Wendy's in the first place? Isn't going to happen again? It's like, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Have you seen
Who
the
knows?
EFIS and the outside of that Wendy's?
Yeah, it's insane.
Gotta
does
be
look good.
better.
It
I
does
mean,
look good.
I assume
Yeah.
their food is way better with that
Yeah.
outside. Okay, have you seen the glass?
It's amazing what a suit will do, man.
I
It's
assume
amazing
I assume
what a
they
suit
serve
will do.
Chipotle now that the Wendy's looks like that.
Actually, someone is commenting on your suit
drive
in the
past the
feed.
Wendy's?
They'll go to Cookout and get food for you and bring it to Wendy's. That's what they do in there. now.
They wear bow ties
Go
at the
get
new
your
Wendy's.
tray.
They have collared shirts and
Oh, someone's got a question for me. Apparently, you can type
Okay,
that
Kev,
in
Kev.
the type that on in the comments, and I will answer it.
Or maybe I'll answer it. I'm gonna answer it for Kevin.
Yeah.
We'll see which answer you like better.
You. Shout out to the fact that we were gonna cook from 7 to 8. It's 8:30.
Oh wow.
We could do this till 10:30, but I'm not getting paid for this.
When do y'all want to wrap this up? When
I mean, I think that we should. I think in closing, we should all talk about what the happenings are in our angle, and then tell the people to cue in for the next one. Because there's still so much to cover.
Yeah, this was
it
great.
sounds
This kinda
like another
flew by.
episode.
This
It
kinda
doesn't
flew
even
by.
sound like this one.
Yeah.
It sounds like a different suit.
Yeah.
And so I will say one more time, your food for thought specialist, Jeremiah here. Somebody tell Ron Banks and them that I'll take everybody late night job. 103.9, 97.5.
Bro, I've been trying to give you a show. This is the network for you. This is the network for you. We'll
Every
do it
time
at
I come in
midnight.
here, we turn everything off, and it's like, so what about that podcast? Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, and again, I told you, I literally have the Rodecaster Pro with 4 microphones sitting in my dining room.
Gotta
right now.
utilize.
No lies.
They need it.
If you
It's a
don't
good
wake
machine.
up jacked, no meal, just a snack. Like, I get it. That was crystal. And again, I love it. I love being able to talk and listen like-minded. Steel sharpens steel. It takes a diamond to cut a diamond. Definitely, if any and everyone has any questions or inquisitions, food for thought specialist, mind-mending marketing master, Jeremiah Jewel's here in my humble voice, because I promise it is. It takes a village. None of us can do anything without each other. That's the bottom line. I definitely want to give a huge shout out and thanks to everything from Taco Blissfuls to Mad Hatter Cafes to Looking Glasses to LLCs that have literally called me and contacted me in order to assist them in redirecting the growth and development of anything around them. I want to give a
Marketing
huge
genius,
shout
hit
out.
'em up.
I definitely want to give a huge shout out as I pass the baton. This is like lighting the stick on fire before you throw it to somebody. Shout out to that crystal clear, clean cut building on the corner of that wheel that nobody's crashing on called the Roundabout. And so as we built this circle, I want to give a huge shout out to Davis Strategic. Ladies and gentlemen, if you have no idea what's going on downtown, please feel free to come down and knock on anyone's door, because everyone will sit down and talk to you about us growing, about everyone growing as a whole. Shout out to Davis Strategic. Shout out to Jake out there with he's probably like shining his boots right now. I remember the wax. You got to put it on the tip of the shoe until it looks like glass. Still serving. I'm going to pass the baton. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to let you name drop yourself and the fact that you got the album coming out before you pass the baton.
Peace and blessings. My name is King Sin. I have an album dropping out called Anubis. Check it out. Date is to be determined, but I promise you guys that somebody will be coming out of retirement, even though he doesn't even know it yet.
No.
King of the city.
But I'm going to put that on there, and everybody's going to see it and going to know it. Somebody's coming out of retirement, and it's going to be more than one track that he's coming out of retirement for. All right?
Wish I had that video of the money in the face. I'd play it right now.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Seriously.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This is my brother, and I'm going to tell you right now. Top's cut off. You guys, listen, I've met you guys multiple times over at the Cowboy Coast. You know what I mean? Yeah, this is the same guy with the mohawk.
Okay.
Crazy over
Got
there.
you, man.
You
Yeah.
remember? Yes.
Who knew?
Yes, sir.
Who knew? The Cowboy
Yeah.
Coast.
Who knew? Exactly.
That place
So-
goes off, man.
Wish it was open right now.
Wish it was open. Wish it was open.
I know.
Yeah.
Cowboy, we miss
I
you.
know, but I will plug this
You guys-
album in.
you guys
Anubis
definitely-
is coming soon.
You definitely
Check
had
it
it
out.
jumping down there. You definitely had it jumping
Let
down
me
there.
tell
Yo,
you.
yeah, you came down that one night was lit.
Yeah,
It's a vibe
I
like
gotta
no
give it
other.
to y'all. I tip my hat. I try not to do that as much anymore, but I definitely had to come out and support, and y'all had it going on.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna give it back to Davis Strategic and how
sir.
downtown
Yes,
is
sir.
multiplying, man.
Look out for it,
Hey,
man.
man. All I'll say is this. You know what I hate about this Eastern Shore mentality I see a lot is that a lot of the thought process around here is that things aren't able to be better. And that bothers me in a level I can't describe because my friends they're dope. My friends are going to jack your friends up, not in a bad way, not in a mean way. But like,
Jack up is a good thing.
Can we
Let's
start
just be
saying
clear.
like motivate?
I don't know
and
why.
enhance
I just
and-
said jack up as in we're going to
know.
take your
Yeah.
stuff and make it better.
Every
man.
time he says jacked up, I feel like I'm
sorry,
adding
I say-
dumbbells onto the side of the bench. Like, you got to get jacked up.
We're about to fight. Let's go.
Right.
I'm not a fighter.
For the record, I'm not
more,
a gym rat
I'm
or
more of a
nothing
story.
like
I
that.
just meant that.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I feel the same way though. Yeah, people need to.
Hey, if the next time you tell me that my stuff can't be cool, and then my friends, the next time you tell me that Looking Glass isn't going to be something, Good luck with yourself.
Exactly.
We're gonna figure out a way, and this is gonna be fun. And I just want people on the Eastern Shore to realize, got better something.
This is a great spot.
You don't realize what's coming to you. You have a better life than you realize, and you need to be blessed.
It's a great city, man.
Dude, this is not a great city. This is a great world.
Yeah.
I think
Now,
we're
don't
on
get
the
me wrong.
cusp,
It's
man.
crazy right now. I'm not sure I want to be here for all of it. I mean, it's a wild world, but I mean, while we're on the Eastern Shore, we should be blessed as it is.
You do not want to miss what's going to happen because, like you said, there's blessings going all around. The Eastern Shore is blessed, and
and Young Saucy, the best way to contact me is
Saucy.
to Google Tops Cut Off and text that number.
Sir.
Had to answer that question real quick in the comments
Okay, quick slide.
before it got too far away from me.
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, before we chime in and chime out, please feel free to embark and embody people on the.
Troy, you got anything you want to update them on? I mean,
Listen to the radio Monday through Friday, noon to 1, baby.
Power 101.7.
Power
Catch us on that
101.7.
radio. We got a nice 1 hour show. It's called, what's it called,
Old
Troy?
school versus new school, baby.
That's what it's called. Old school
Old school
versus new
versus
school.
new school.
And also, you can catch me at Brew River for 2-for-1 Tuesdays every Tuesday night. All right. It's the only spot in town where you can get 2-for-1 drinks. Do not miss out. And also, college night. You can get me and Troy, legendary college night, every Thursday at Brew River.
Fun. They're starting to ease up a little bit, so come on out.
Yeah. COVID's
Yes,
not bad.
indeed,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, starting to let you dance a little bit at your table. So
Not bad
These
at all.
are not the views that Davis Strategic Development reveals. We have our own independent groups that have established a public
Don't
relations.
forget my disclaimer.
Yes, indeed, man. I tell you what, though, I enjoy being able.
Jeremiah also doesn't own or operate anything in the world, and he is
I love it when people are like, "So what do you own?" I'm like, "My reflection, man." Like every time I look in the mirror,
real
he
lucky.
changes.
He's pretty.
He evolves. That's what I'm trying to do, man. It's change the world one pace at a time, man. I literally think that the difference between when I first came here and now, the ability to watch people lifting each other up, the ability to be cool again while you help lift the people around you up is starting to grow more than all of the hate. Like, I think people are starting to get to the point where you're like, man, are you really still talking about them? Like, why are you talking about them? Like, it's becoming less and less. The more I go around, the ability to hear people talk more productive about people.
Just being
is
positive
happening
about the
more.
area. Yeah.
It's happening more. Like, people are starting to get tired of the gossip column. Like, nobody cares about your ex or your
to
next.
be
or,
clear,
Yeah.
if you say negative stuff about downtown, that's awesome. We look forward to your thoughts. We appreciate
And your exit.
concern.
And your
No, we appreciate your concern.
no, we want you to come
but you're
back.
gonna sound dumb shortly.
yeah.
You
And
know what
also,
I mean?
just
Like,
leave.
oh,
Just leave.
Hey, I don't like the way the streets look.
And
Well, that was dumb.
Why don't you move to Parsonburg or something? I don't know.
Where?
If they said the streets look dumb, I'd have been like, that's cool because they just redid them.
Right.
Almost all of them.
Yeah, whenever I see a Facebook post about I hate Salisbury, I'm like, how about you leave?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it's like, well, if you did anything other than Netflix and Grubhub,
Yeah.
you'd probably realize there's things to do around here.
I mean, I do plenty of that, and I love Salisbury. Shit, man, it's a great place to do both
So
those
back to the
things.
sushi story, right?
Oh, yeah.
I've lived here for 7 years. Never been outside, but I've grubhubbed a lot, and I love the community.
Yeah.
So
Another thing people love to do is they love to move away from Salisbury and then just do nothing but talk about how shit.
And do nothing but come back.
And yeah, and I'm like, bro, didn't you?
That's because
did
they
you
have
guys
not
leave?
found the gems that Salisbury have to offer.
And they talk about they'll be like living in some other place, just talking.
Wyoming's
about
been
Salisbury
crazy.
constantly. Like living in LA, talking about Salisbury. So,
I'm telling you,
living in New York, talking about
they
Salisbury.
miss out
Living
on
in
the
DC.
gems
Stop
that
picking
Salisbury
exciting
have to offer.
places.
I'm trying to think of the biggest cities.
Yeah, but I'm
I
saying you
can think
picked like
of-
the 7 people that it's like they're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Salisbury
Yeah.
was boring. What about when the people are like, I moved to
that's what-
Wyoming?
That's what I'm saying. Stop
Yeah,
talking about
yeah.
it. If I'm moving like to somewhere, where there's shit like that going
Yeah.
on, I don't care what's going on in Salisbury.
Oh my God, in Midwest Michigan, let me tell you about the suburb craziness compared to Salisbury. No, I think it's going to be the same. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's just continue to look forward to a limitless opportunity, man. Let's make sure that Salisbury shifts constantly. I want if people would start like the other day, somebody asked me, they were like, "Why? I saw you love this and then you love that," and I said, "Bro, I pushed the heart button on everything."
Everything.
Like I might not even finish the rest of your post. Heart. I just want to say I love you as much as I possibly
It's that
can.
easy to spread love, man.
Yeah, because they're gonna be like, yeah, Jeremiah was talking about you. No, he wasn't. Shut up.
Spread love and spread light, man. Spread love and spread light.
Love and light. Listen, I matter of fact, speaking of, I love y'all fellas. I definitely have things to do. Shout out to Shore Belly Barbecue. You know what though? I'm the best person that cut myself off though.
You acted like it was your fault.
I've cut myself off like 4 times during this show. Yeah, love is love, man. David Strategic, man. Food for Thought Specialist, Tops Cut Off Productions, man.
That's right, man.
Thanks for tuning into the show, guys. It was a good one.
Yeah,
Make sure you tune in next time. You know, same place, same channel, wherever you tune in.
This studio, this presentation, crisp.
Thank you.
yeah.
I mean, I'm just
No,
trying to get it
seriously,
all
I mean,
done.
it looks professional. The way you have delivered the product, top notch.
I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different angles. We ain't playing around.
Go ahead.
that boy.
Go ahead.
Hey, why did you leave the one out where
on him. I
my
should've caught
face
the
has
angle.
been left off the whole time? I know.
No.
It feels like I'm watching a Stephen. It's like
He said, "You ain't get my good side."
Just
one
because Jeremiah
side.
was talking the whole time doesn't
feels
mean
like
it
I'm
wasn't
wa-
here. I
It's-
mean,
it feels like
Let's
a
crack a
Stephen
beer, watch the footage, we'll watch the game.
Ooh, Top
Take
Fan
notes,
Terry
we'll
in the
see how it
comments
goes.
says TCO.
Yo.
What's up, Terry?
He's probably watching the Yankees game.
Yeah. But yeah,
Yes,
that's
indeed,
going to do it for
man.
today's show. Make sure you tune in next time. As always, this show is brought to you by Tops Cut Off. We're the #1 option on the Eastern Shore in music entertainment. We're a DJ team, a record label, a broadcast studio, a recording studio, and a whole lot more. If you want more information, just Google Tops Cut Off and text that number or email us. Till next time, guys. Later.
Peace, world.
Peace, world.